Good afternoon and welcome in, everybody. Hey, this is Slot Channels in Depth. Glad to see you're here. Got three questions for you in a minute, but first we want to ask the question that I know everybody knows the answer to. Do gambling channels have a problem? Hey, we're going to find out together. We're going to go through a couple of things, but first, as I do, I got three questions for you. If you're in the background, just lurking, come on in, say hi, give me a thumbs up. Hey, if not, just hit that like button. Appreciate that. If this is your first time to the channel, please subscribe as well. Let's get started, guys. Hey, last night was a blast. If you guys didn't see that interview that I did with Bobby, Life of a Gambler, it was a lot of fun. And I was not sure if he was going to do that tortilla challenge that I issued him at the beginning of the live. However, he did do it. If you didn't get a chance to see it, go back, rewatch that. It was a fantastic live yesterday. So let's get into this right now. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. I will be taking a sip of that very shortly. Okay, so this question is for everybody that goes out to the casino or that just goes at different times. I want to know, what is the best time for you that you play slots or play at the casino? Do you think morning time is better or evening time is better? Because I can tell you, the past 2 days, I've gotten my ass kicked on both sides. So, with that being said, what is the best time for you to gamble? Let me know. This is something I want to see everybody put in the comments, in the comment section, or just in the chat. What is the last compliment that you received? Hey, I want to know if somebody said you look nice today, if that's a nice hat. Randy, the slot wizard, those are nice chaps. I appreciate you wearing them. So whatever the case may be, what is the last compliment that you received? I want to know. Question number 3. When somebody gives you a compliment, do you feel the need that you have to compliment them back? I'm not saying compliment them backhandedly, but do you feel the need to compliment them back when somebody gives you a nice compliment? Or do you just say thank you and move on? Let's see who the new subs to the channel are. Today we have a few new subs. I think I got 3 new subs that added onto the channel. They are JJ Alley. Hey, thank you for coming in. D-Call 17802. Thank you. And Kim Hi. Thank you. I hope you guys are in the chat or at least in the background watching. Hey, let's see who's in the house. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm still here at Harris SoCal. Oh, man. Talk about hair of the dog. Anyway, Sister Yoshi's in the house. JJ Slot Play. R.A. Jr. Cheers. Great job yesterday. I appreciate that, bro. Really do. Bradley Jones is here. We can start the party now. Thank you for being here, brother. Really appreciate it. JJ Slot Play. Yoshi Slots is in the house. You guys, I hope you guys are getting ready for a wonderful weekend. The weather's beautiful. You guys could be chilling by the pool or chilling in the casino, whatever it is. SoCal Girl, thank you. Virtual hug, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see who else is in here. Little Dutchie, hello there. How are you doing? Wow, we got Robert Kaczynski is in the house. What are those, monkeys? I don't know what they are. But hey, we're going to get monkeying around right now. Robert Kaczynski sent the chickens. Sister Yoshi hasn't sent the platypus. Oh, they're the platypuses. Didn't look far enough down. Thank you for that. J Real Slots. Hey, I got to get J Real on the interview in the hot seat. I definitely want to do an interview with you, bro. I'll reach out to you this week, early next week. See if we can set something up. What your time frame, what your schedule looks like. I'd really appreciate that. Let me see here. Okay, that's Randy the Slot Wizard. How can I forget you? Hello, RhinoMan. Hello, Cutie Pie. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Really do. Okay, guys. So let's jump into it. I'm going to have a few questions, and I'm going to answer some questions myself on some of these topics. So just to let you know, that's what we're doing today. Question number 1. Have you developed a habit, or do you feel the need to increase your bets each time that you gamble? Hey, we play Dragon Links, and we know that you have to change your bet amounts. You have to increase those bet amounts in order to get the bigger payouts or whatever. Or do you just feel staying at one level is good for you? I want to know, do you feel the need or habit to increase your bets each time you go to the casino? That's question one. Question two, have you ever been dishonest about your gambling with a significant other about how much money you spent or how much money you lost or whatnot? I'll answer question one. Question one is yes, sometimes I do feel the need to increase my bets because I'm trying to get different content or because I just want to get bigger wins. I go back and forth. You know how I do. I start at dollars and go to pennies. So I do increase my bets. And I bet you in a lot of these questions, a lot of the channels are going to answer yes to a majority of the questions. Question two, have you been dishonest about how much you gamble or how much you spend? I have. I'm going to keep it real. I have been dishonest with somebody about how much I've lost or how much I didn't lose, per se, or even how much I've won. Just saying. Let me see who's in the chat, what everybody else is. Look at who's in there. Lucky Obsession, Slots and Scratching. Really appreciate you being in here. Okay, question two. Well, we did question two. Have you ever been dishonest? That's that. Okay, so we're going to drop down to, there are three different types of gamblers. Hey, there are three different types of drinkers. They're the same. They're the same. Joe Pa, welcome in. Really appreciate it. Okay, there's a professional gambler, which, hey, if you have a channel, does that consider you a professional gambler? Think about it. There's a social gambler. If you're a channel, you're not really gambling socially because you try and get to the casino as much as you can whenever you can. And then there's the problem gambler. Hey, I think a lot of channels fall into this category or number one, not so much the second category that much. I wanted to stop by and say virtual hug to everyone. My kiddos are at a doctor's appointment. Love you guys. Please don't forget, smash that like button. I really appreciate you, SoCal Girl. Appreciate that. Hope your kids are at their doctor's appointment. Everything comes up well. Okay, fantastic. So which one are you? There's the professional drinker, there's the social drinker, and then there's the problem drinker. Myself, I don't think I fall into either. Well, I could fall into the professional drinker category. I don't have a problem drinking. The only time I have a problem drinking is when there's nothing to drink. So there you go. I could be a problem drinker. I could be social drinker, or I do it all across the board, professionally, social, and I have a problem drinking when there's no alcohol to drink. And I know Lucky Obsession falls into that same category. Appreciate it. Okay, so now I'm going to go down the questions 1 through 20. You guys can answer in the chat. Penny D, I'm a very light drinker. Hey, there's no problem with being a light drinker. It saves you a lot of money, especially if you are. I'm a high stakes channel, are cheating a lot of the problem gamblers. You know what? High stakes channels, same thing. I'll get into it in a minute, how I feel about the whole thing. But let's answer these questions together, and I'm going to be as truthful as I can with each one of these questions, and you guys can tell me if I have a problem or if I don't have a problem based on your experience. Hey, do you ever lose time from work or school during due to gambling? No, not really. I don't do that. Okay, so that's a no for me. Has gambling ever made your life unhappy? Yes, when I lose, it makes me unhappy. People say I have a gambling problem, but I don't have a problem gambling at all. Borrowed that from a song. Yeah, that's true. People say I have a drinking problem, but hey, here's the thing. I am not a quitter, so I don't quit at anything. Just saying. Okay. Has gambling ever made your life unhappy? Only when I lose. Hey, that's a true fact. Did gambling affect your reputation? No, I never had a reputation to begin with. I'm like Randy the Slot Wizard. Just saying. Do you ever have remorse? Do you ever feel remorse after gambling? Yes, when I lose, I feel remorse. Shouldn't have lost that money, but I did. And this goes across the board for all channels. You say that there's bigger channels out there, and we'll talk about like some of the high limit channels. Do they feel remorse? obviously they have disposable income that they could lose, that doesn't affect their lifestyle anyway, anyhow. However, if you are one of those channels that has disposable income, 10K, 20K, 30K, that you could gamble in 1 or 2 sessions, hey, that's all good. But let me tell you, that would hurt your pocketbook. I don't care if you have all the disposable income in the world. If you're losing 20, 30, 50 G's in a sitting, that's definitely going to upset you. I don't care who you are. You can't go on losing that kind of money and not feel anything behind it. Even if you have a shit ton of money and it's not affecting your bills, it's obviously going to affect you in some way if you're continuously losing that kind of money. Do you ever gamble to get money with which is to pay debts or other things? Have you ever used debt money to solve financial difficulties? Have you ever paid debts or other solve financial difficulties with gambling money? Vice versa. Have I spent money that should have went somewhere else? Yeah, I've done that in the past. I believe, and I'm going to keep it real, I believe a lot of people have done that, especially a lot of the smaller channels, because they're trying to keep up with the Joneses, or they're trying to keep up putting out that content. So they might stretch themselves a little bit thin. I've done it in the past. Hey, I put a budget together. Sometimes I don't stick to that budget. Sometimes I go outside of that budget, which I shouldn't do. However, that's what gamblers do, or professional gamblers do. Did gambling cause you a decrease in ambition or efficiency? For me, no. I think it's increased my ambition and efficiency, combining that with YouTube. I definitely agree with that. It has not for me. After losing, after losing, do you feel that you must return as soon as possible to try and win back money to the casino? Do you feel that you have to go back to the casino after you lose money to get that back? Do you know that there's a cycle? If you lose, you lose, you lose, you could possibly win. So you keep going back and back and back, expecting that win. Hey, gambling is a stress reliever for me a few times a year. Hey, that's all good, Ari Jr. That's exactly it. Hey, Ron, we all go over budget. Hold on, I'm missing the chat here. We all go over budget. How do you not? Hey, I agree. I think we all have gone over budget, but there's channels out there that are making it look like, hey, I never go over budget. I'm always within my budget. I stay with right here, instead of like basically keeping it real and saying, hey, I gambled, I lost money that I shouldn't have, or whatnot. It doesn't make for fun content, so you got to keep it. You got to keep some of that stuff behind the scenes, so to speak. Whatever you feel. Okay, after you win, do you have a strong urge to return to win more? Of course, if you're riding a hot streak, you guys have all been there. You're riding a hot streak, you win a big jackpot, and it tends to get you to win a little bit more because you're betting a little bit more. You're probably betting outside your norm. But hey, do you do that? Yes, I would mark yes on that box. Did you ever borrow finances for gambling? No, I could say no, that I haven't. If we're counting Wendy, then yes, because we're together, so it's the same thing. Have you ever sold anything to finance gambling? The answer to that would be no. No, when I win, I stay away for a while and buy something. Tracy the Ace, you're spot on there. Me and Wendy, we take these trips to the casinos all the time, different casinos, different places. And usually we'll stop at either outlet stores, or we'll go to the mall, or we'll do something either before or after. Even when we go to Vegas, and I'll buy like 6-7 pairs of shorts, cargo shorts, so I could carry all my junk and, some shirts and stuff like that. And we'll buy something either before we go or after we go, because we know we're going to blow the money that we came there with. So we rather get something out of it than just blow it all that way. Slot Bets, thank you for coming in. So I agree with you. Stay away or buy something with your winnings. That would definitely do it. Let's see. When you're reluctant to use gambling money for normal expenses. So basically, if you have a gambling budget, are you reluctant to use that for your normal expenses? I don't know. If I have money and something needs to be paid, whether it's gambling money or not, I'm going to pay it. Bottom line. So I would say no. Did gambling make you careless or the welfare of yourself or family? No, I could answer no to that. So I'm doing pretty good right now, I think. However, the survey might not think so. Did you ever gamble longer than planned? Hey, this is 100% across the board with all channels. I could absolutely guarantee you they all answer yes to this question. Yes, they've gambled more than they planned. They gambled longer than they planned to gamble. Absolutely, without even thinking about it. Yes, every channel has gambled more than they had planned to. Unless they lost all their money quickly, then they gambled less than they. I think, yeah. Whatever. Cheers, guys. Okay. Have you another one? Have you ever gambled to escape worry, troublesome, boredom, loneliness, grief, or loss? Yes, without a doubt. I have gambled to stay away from being bored. If I was bored at home, I could go to the casino. 45 minutes away or not. If I'm not doing anything, yes. If I want something to cheer me up, yeah, I could go to the casino. So I would answer yes to that one. Have you ever committed or considered committing an illegal act to finance gambling? Let me see. Yeah, no. Is prostitution considered illegal? Well, it depends on what state you're in. But no, I would answer no. I haven't done that one. Does gambling cause you to have difficulty in sleeping? Absolutely, 100% yes. If I'm out until 3 a.m. downstairs in the casino, I'm not sleeping that well because I was up all night gambling. Hey, I would have to answer yes to that one too. Do arguments, disappointments, or frustration create due to the urge of gambling? No, I would say no to that one. Let's see what else we got. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, I'm down to it here. Sorry, I don't have to look at my notes. Okay, here's a good one. Do you ever have the urge to gamble after celebrating some good fortune, whatever it is, a graduation or whatever, or you're celebrating something, you just got a promotion at work, you just got fired from work, whatever you're celebrating, does that give you the urge to go gamble? Hey, that's a good one right there, and I would say yes. I would have to check the box yes on that one for sure. And have you ever considered suicide as a result of gambling? No, I have not. However, there are a lot of suicides that happen in Las Vegas casinos that they really don't want you to know about. True story. Okay, we got a couple more questions here, and then we'll get on to the chat review from yesterday's show. Question 1, have you developed a habit or do you feel the need to? Oh, I already did this at the beginning. Okay, let's get on to chat review, and then we'll get this thing kicked off here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Recap from yesterday. Gamblers Unknown says it looks like he's kicked out from the comment he made yesterday about he's in charge. Gamblers Unknown, I am the captain of this ship. Absolutely. 100%. She has nothing to say about that, but I wasn't kicked out. I was just put in a nice casino here at Harris, Southern California, which she is not here today. That's why I could do that. Spanglish Slot says she found a sombrero for me for our interview. Now, if you guys saw the interview with Bobby last night, we were on location. We were downstairs at Harris. It was a fun interview, but it was one-on-one and it was in person. That's the same thing that I will be doing with Spanglish Slots at the end of this month, July 31st. Hey, it'll be a fun interview. I'm looking forward to it. Instead of a cowboy hat, she found me a sombrero. I will be rocking that. Yoshi Slot says it's all about the Corona for Rhino. 100% correct, bro. It is all about the Corona for me. Gamblers Unknown says, I'm getting some reindeer and Santa suit. I have children. Call in the show, and they will all be naughty. Hey, do it, bro. Do it. Absolutely. The world, according to Jim, said YouTube needs a big foot up their backsides. I'm not getting your notifications. Bro, I agree 100% with you. And that's a question I have for all of you. Do you guys always get notifications from the channels that you set to have all of the notifications sent to you? No tortilla challenge for me, amigo. Hey, Spanglish, I have a different challenge for you altogether. Be prepared. I'm telling you, please be prepared because it will be fun, and we'll have a good time. Dougie Slots, thank you for coming in. Gambleby Slots and more, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Angel Scratch and Show, Angel Morales, thank you for being here. Joe Pa, thank you for being here. Notifications have been coming late. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what to do about YouTube sending those notifications out, but like Jim said, maybe I need to give them a big foot in the butt. I wished I could. You're at the con, LOL, RhinoMan. Hey, I am the con. We were talking about cheats, scammers, and liars. Let's see here. Florida today, SoCal tomorrow. Thanks for the great interview session. Hey, my problem, no problem. It was my pleasure. Absolutely. Sister Yoshi said the world according to Jim said YouTube notifications have been acting up lately. So true. They've been acting up. Let's see. Penny D says, no, you're not on my account. Just sent you a message. She really disappointed me. I think I wanted to cry when I found out I wasn't in her friends and family list on T-Mobile. Hey, Broke Gambler Slots, thank you for coming in here. We were talking about her Facebook, how she treats her Facebook only for friends and family, and I did not make the cut. Thank you for that, Penny. Really, really appreciate that. And that was sarcasm, by the way. Anyway, let's see. That Slots guy said, RhinoMan, I was listening while driving. Great advice. We were talking about locking your accounts and making sure that everything was that you don't click on any of those stupid things. And you know what? I guess they watched the show because I've tripled the amount of people that I got trying to spam me different things. Unless it's just you guys trying to just spam me all of those things. I don't know. SoCal Girl said, I can't wait to see Bobby on your show for today. I hope it was everything that you were expecting and a little bit more. It was fun for me. We had a great time, and we hung out for a good 3-4 hours after that, just talking and shooting the shit. He's a great guy, absolutely. The Good Life 88 says, people ask him for money in the casino. He says he only gives money to 3 people, the casino, the IRS, and his wife. And I think I made the comment yesterday, his wife doesn't receive that money that he's so-called talking about. Just saying. My advice with gambling, if you hit a big jackpot, put that ticket away and start fresh with new money on the next machine. Absolutely, Dougie Slots. That's usually what I do. If I get my ticket anywhere up over $100 or $200, if I've started with a $20 bill, I'll cash that ticket out, put in a new 20, and go from there. Just saying, if I start with 100, I got to get it up to at least 200 or 300 before I cash it out, and double it up and cash it out and start all over again. That is good advice. So yeah, the Good Life 88 says he gives money to his wife. I don't believe one word of it. W and J forever, Keno Slots. I had so much fun meeting you guys. I got your cozies. I think I got one here in the casino right now. Really appreciate it. It was so much fun hanging out with you at Keno Nation. Hey, really enjoyed it. Spin and win slots. Thank you for being in the house. Appreciate that. Little Dutchy says, this is one of the nicest chats ever from the top, Rhino Man. Bravo, nice job. Appreciate that, Little Dutchy. Appreciate that. And it's not me that makes the chat nice. It's everybody that interacts in this chat. You guys are the fantastic people. You guys are the ones that are interacting with each other. I could barely read your stuff some of the times because I don't have my glasses on. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. And that compliment goes out to all of you guys. Absolutely. Spanglish Slot, Rob Harris says, if you want to spare change, get a spare job. Hey, I know a lot of people that ask me for change. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go down into the casino right now and see if I could get some spare change. Just don't know. Anyway, so that's what Spanglish said. SoCal Girl, people always ask me for money at the casino, even when I'm losing and almost broke. Hey, it happens to all of us at every casino. I have no idea what the issue is. Randy, the slot wizard, wanted to thank me for sending him the silk PJs that I sent him. He said he'll never take them off. Bro, wear them when we do the mud wrestling event between you and Lucky Obsession and Mr. Handpay. You could have the Rhino PJs on. I would appreciate that. Brad, you make the subscribers first. I like this channel. Appreciate that, Brad. Spanglish Slot says, Rhino Man, my members should be called Coronitas. I'm still looking for a name for my membership. That'll be dropping tomorrow. I'll be working on that a little bit later. And let's see, the last one here. It was SoCal Girl. I talked about stopping at Tachi and meeting up with her. Absolutely. I would love to do that. If I get out there, I will definitely make it a point to let you know before I come out there so you can make arrangements to come out to Tachi. We can't film, but we could have fun. The Lucky Obsession says, I'm going to be naked doing that wrestling. Hey, I appreciate that. Broke Gambler Slot says, great job with the content. Work keeps me from watching a lot, but I'll always watch later. Hey, that's why it's out there. It's out there for all time. So if you can't watch it today, you can watch it tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. Tonight, you guys could go grab some drinks. You guys could go relax. I'm going to go find a spot somewhere down in the casino. We got Simi Scratching Ernie. It'll be his first time here on the show. And we'll talk to him and ask him questions. Coronanitas, ask not Mrs. Rhino Man how to pronounce it, amigo. I will Coronitas. I got it. Coronitas. I know how to say Corona. The little ones, hey, those are what you call wake up beers. It's the beer that you just pop open and you could just down the 6 ounces right away, and they get you going so that you could drink a bigger Corona a little bit later. Guys, we'll have Simi Scratching and Ernie on the show in about an hour. I'm going to go downstairs, find a spot, get set up. Hopefully I don't have any audio problems today. I'll try and get that all squared away. We'll have him on the show. We'll have some fun with him. Until then, guys, let the good times roll. I'll see you guys in about an hour. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, have a wonderful evening if I don't see you in tonight's chat.